Well, it's 281, episode 281 of the Garage Live Show. Had a almost disaster comic book avalanche, but we're back at it. Nothing's gonna keep us down here. So we're in the middle of going through Thor comics. Thor 306. $3.10. If you're new to the Groucho Orloff Network, this is a rather self-indulgent channel. It's kind of like a diary I keep. I'm Dr. Groucho Orloff, also known as Pastor Orloff, and Colonel Orloff to some. This is my world. We have a building here in Gratuville. This is the 7th floor, and this is the comic book. This room is where comics from 1971, 72 and up are housed. And then there's a room down the hall where comics from before 1971 are housed. I don't want to intermingle the two. They don't belong together. They're better off separate, because the 60s and 50s and 40s are a more sacred time to me than the era in which I grew up, the 1970s. Don't ask me why. The comics were just different. So, here on the Groucho Orloff Network, here in the world of Groucho Orloff, we shut out the world of today for the most part, although we're going to watch the impeachment hearings in a little bit. I have my own radio station here that broadcasts from the Groucho building. I have a big tower on top of the building, so we're listening to the station, but we still have cigarette commercials on here. This radio station is stuff from previous eras, and some music from today if it's good, but there isn't much good music coming out today. So mainly on the Groucho Orloff channel, we mainly complain about the world today and about Democrats and things like that. So, but we try not to talk about politics here on the Groucho Orloff channel. Wow, win a Columbia 10-speed Formula 10 racer. This is when everything went bad. When Lego started selling kits to make shit. They should have just stuck to making blocks, and you can make whatever you wanted with those blocks. But now you buy a damn Lego set and you're supposed to build a particular Star Wars spaceship or something. Just sell the damn blocks and let people figure out how to make their own Star Wars spaceships. Because then you lose one little piece and then it's no good anymore. Okay, 3:30. Okay, see, by that point, they had an M up here and that Spider-Man head instead of the UPC code, which means this was bought in a comic book store. Pete's falling asleep. Pete is my cat, one of my cats. 3:32. That's the quality of video games back then. I'm going to be getting out the Atari 2600 sometime this weekend and playing some games, and I think you can, I'll just have you watch live while I play Atari 2600. There's so many people that have become YouTube superstars just playing video games. Oh, Dracula's Command, 3:33. When did Beta Ray Bill appear? Yeah, this comic's got a fold in it. 3:34. Oh, you could buy Frogger. Yeah, the last episode ended because I accidentally pressed the stop button when some comics collapsed. 335. Oh, yeah. 336. Shit. Here's the first Beta Ray Bill. Damn it. This is already in my light. $338. $339. He's already kind of made his first appearance in the Marvel movies because his head was carved into a building on the planet where Hulk was fighting in Thor Ragnarok. So obviously Beta Ray Bill was fighting on that planet at some point. He was a previous champion. What was that? 342, yeah. 343. Yeah, it looks like, wait, these are out of order. Because now I have 340. What did I do here? $335, $336, $337, $338, $339. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. $340. $341. $344. $345. $346. $347. What? What? I didn't put 344 in a bag. Okay, so 3:05.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make. Music. The weekend sound. Music. Power. Resist the lizard people and their energy weapons by listening to Gratu Orlov 24 hours a day on the Gratu Orlov broadcasting system. Here come the coasters, they're gonna sing.
Okay. 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 All right. Let's see what we can do here. I don't want to miss any of this impeachment hearing. Day 4 will begin in 85 minutes. Really? I thought they were going to start at 11. People trying to give away plot points of the new WandaVision in their description of their YouTube videos. Don't you love that? Okay, I guess we got some time before the impeachment. All right. Put this here, then I'll put the phone. I use this tape to hold the phone up. High tech here on the Go to Orlov channel. All right. Dynamic Classics, Doctor Strange, The Demon, Defenders, Chilling Adventures in Sorcery, Chip and Dale, Conan the Barbarian 15, 39, 31. I gotta get all my Conans from over there into these alphabetical boxes, and then these Conans that were done recently. By recent, I mean 10 years ago. They're actually really good. The cougar. I don't think in 1975 that the word cougar had the meaning it has today. Of course, I wouldn't have known that in 4th grade. It was a more naive time, it seems like, although I watched Paul Lynde and Charles Nelson Riley, and I'd see Paul Lynde on Hollywood Squares and on Bewitched reruns, and I didn't even know what a gay person was. I don't think at that age. I just thought he's really funny. He's got a funny way of talking. Yeah, cougar. Creatures on the loose. Cougars on the loose. But back then, on stores, the front of stores, when you went into 7-Eleven or you went into H-E-B, whatever supermarket, there were big giant signs that said Homo Milk, which meant homogenized milk, but they abbreviated it Homo Milk. And no one questioned it. No one... At a certain point, they stopped putting those signs up, so someone must have started laughing at the signs. Daredevil. Dark Shadows, yes. Dark Shadows. I put this under the other Dark Shadows. Dead Man. Dead Man. DC Sampler. Yeah, the other day I was talking about this, and I said, I know it's something important. It's the first appearance of Hellraiser or Hellblazer or something like that. Some character that I never read. Dead of Night 1. I think they made him into a TV show and a movie. Maybe 2 TV shows and a movie. I don't know. I don't think any of them were successful. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure I'm making people angry by not knowing much about him. Lots of Dead of Nights. I like that kind.
A lot of wonderful pleasure and a real energy lift from a Butterfinger candy bar. And no wonder. Look what you get with Butterfinger.
Dead of Night,
honeycomb peanut butter center and a smooth, rich cocoa coating. A combination that can't be beat.
I gotta move some books from the back of this
candy is sold by the 5-cent bar or the 6-bar family pack.
In every room in the house, for everyone in the family. Keep Curtis candy handy. Tasty Curtis candy.
The Grip of Dark Secrets. Satan's sinister sister fears on the prowl. She's returned from the dead to live again, and this time she's after your skin. Evil lives within the Grip of Dark Secrets. Plus,
Skullbust in action when the baddest dude on earth wastes everything but time. He's
slams them, rams them, and jams them in 7 blows of the
Okay,
train.
we got some
Bring it
Justice
on.
Leagues to put in. 107.
Hookers are coming.
For the right price, I'll never rub you the wrong way.
114.
Massage parlor hookers. Small town girls.
Kid Colt Outlaw. Kong the Untamed. I've already shown you all these comics. Don't think I'm not. You just go back and previous episodes. You'll see them all. I'm letting you see every comic. Here's Death. Dennis the Menace. I'm keeping in another set of box.
Great for the whole family. Now playing at a theater or drive-in
And
near you.
Detective Comics. Okay, so
Let's go with Chip Gold.
Demon Death. You can come up with some good heavy metal band names just by putting random comic book names together. Demon Death. Let's come up with some of those. Dark Shadows of the Dead Man. Dead Man. Dead of Night. Okay, Death has to be after Dead of Night. Dead of Night. Death Defenders. The Death Defenders. Okay. Detective Comics. Okay. Detective Demon. Detective Demon. That's a good one. It's 510. 510. 622. 590 something. 474. It's closer. 478. I'll be a lot happier when I have backing boards for all these things. 530. 520. 480. 510. 497. Alright, I guess we'll get some more Thors. Hopefully without causing another comic book avalanche. Damn it. Oh, speaking of Dark Shadows, here's a Northern Soul record about Barnabas Collins, which hopefully isn't going to cause my video to not upload. I think it's okay. I think I played it before and YouTube accepted it. 348. $349. I have a bunch of other detective comics I gotta get. Shit. Ooh. Isn't that cool? I mean, that looks like that would be right on an EC Comics cover. It's just wonderful. The coloring. Here's a beat up copy of Crypt of Shadows. My nerves are jumpy. This is one of my favorite Atlas comics.
Making America Great Again?
Yeah.
Rocky Radio 106.7 FM.
Oldsmobile is the car to drive if you want to arrive like a VIP.
Okay, back to the Thors.
With Oldsmobile, enjoy every mile in comfort and style like a VIP. We've got the Olds for you. Come in and see.
What's happening to you these days?
352.
Believe me, I know some folks that are in for some fun. Those early bird friends of Annie's, who've already sent for their new 1940 model Orphan Annie shake-up bun. You know, all of Annie's friends who drink sweet
353.
can get these swell new shake-up mugs free. And boy, are they beauty. Wait till you see them. They're made of genuine beetleware in brand new colors. A beautiful deep green and a bright flashing scarlet. And every mug has a big colored picture of Orphan Annie and her dog Sandy right on the front. And don't forget, this shaker-upper is a 2-in-1 kit. When you put the top on, it makes a
354.
in your ice cold chocolate-flavored Ovaltine shake-up. And then, when you take the bright red top off,
I forgot that Marvel did Ewok comics. Oh, speaking of shitty Star Wars things, The Mandalorian, which I've only seen about 3-4 episodes from the first season, and I liked, although the only real original thing about it that was good, it's great, is that they took the idea of doing a spaghetti western based in the Star Wars universe, which is an idea I'd had in the past, and just as a kid, I thought that would be cool. But everything in it was stuff that was in the original trilogy, there's nothing really that I saw everything was just a throwback. You remember this, how cool it was, and here it is again, and it's not politically, there's no real political agendas, it's more like classic Star Wars, so people responded to it. And I haven't seen the second season yet, and it's not that because I'm trying to keep from watching, I've just obviously been busy with all this, but I'm going to watch it. But now I feel like, should I? Because yesterday they there's this big mixed martial arts fighter woman who's pretty, but she's just real buff and big and strong, that plays a character, I think, in the second season. Well, she, I think, tweeted on Twitter or whatever. She put on Twitter that the way that Republicans are starting to be treated, by the press and all this is similar to the early days of the Nazis and in the treatment of the Jews. And that things can always escalate when a group of people are demonized for their beliefs. And I don't know, the way she phrased it, or the particular photo she showed of a Jewish woman running from a German soldier, may have not made her case the best way, but anyway. So they just immediately said, this actress no longer has any affiliation with the Disney Corporation. She is gone, and we do not believe in her horrible, filthy beliefs. And so they immediately fire her. I don't know how consequential she was to the, even going to be to the plot, or if she's in every episode, or if she only appears occasionally. But then they found that Pedro Pascal, who's in that show as the Mandalorian, as the main character, has had worse, more problematic tweets in the past. I didn't even realize that the guy that plays the Mandalorian is the idiot that played Donald Trump in Wonder Woman 1984. Because that was a really shitty acting performance. But that may have been the fault of the director. Anyway, that just with Disney in charge, you know, and Disney has its claws in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it makes you worried how what they're gonna keep doing as far as harming, you know, our characters. I've given up on Star Wars. I gave up on Star Wars pretty much in the 90s. Okay. I have a few more bags. Let's see what we got down here. Okay, so we're to the annuals, so that means that's pretty much all the Thor comics I have. I understand there was some run on Thor in the last few years that was good. I don't know what's going on with Thor nowadays. That's a magazine bag. Okay. I didn't realize this commercial went on forever when I put it on. It's the problem, not listening to something before you put it on the air. This is also a magazine bag. This could possibly fit it. It's an old My Light. Okay, so then we have, Tales of Asgard. I have 2 copies of that. And this is real cool looking. There were some 3D glasses here just recently. I don't see them. It's 3D pictures of skeletons, basically. I think I'm going to put this with the underground style. You know, it's not really underground, but that's my final decision. Yeah, get the Thors in there. Then we can move on to like Tomb of Dracula.
Look out! Here comes the wildest bunch of back-clawing, bloodlusting, giant-drinking, pill-taking, pot-smoking, crip-taking, law-breaking, bootlegging, cop-killing, fast-living characters you've ever seen.
It's the Moonshine Blockbuster of the Year. See them both. The Bootlegger. He wanted the money, and he didn't care how. He's mean and mad for Moonshine. The Bootlegger.
Okay.
But on the same bill,
Moonshiner's Woman.
You know, there's True Believer comics that reprint the older comics, and they sell them for $1. I know they're not having to pay anyone because the art and the writing was done decades ago, but it kind of is an insult. It makes you realize, well, maybe they could sell comics to us a lot cheaper than what they're putting a ridiculous price on comics, which makes them not something the kids can afford. And hell, I can't afford them, much less a 10-year-old. So you're going to have an aging audience. And then you're not going to have an audience. It's hot up here. I need to go down to the 6th floor here in a second and get a cold water and okay, let's see if I can figure out about when this trial is going to start.
Just let me bite your hand. I want to bite your hand. And then I bite you.
Come on. That's my show. Okay, we want to go to this.
It's so delicious that my thirst.
Oh, it started. Crapamundo. Started 3 minutes ago. I need to go downstairs and start my recording. Pete's sleeping over there. I'll let him sleep. Let's sneak down there, start the recording. I think they're just saying the pledge to, or they're praying to Satan or whatever they normally do before they start. Oh, what a mess. I boxed myself in the room. Damn it. Shit. Crap. Oh, I'm still recording. Let's see. Well, no, it says it starts in 61 minutes. I must have been watching yesterday's trial on that upstairs. I'll come back for episode 282 in a little bit. We'll go through those Tomb of Draculas and we're going to get more of that room knocked out. Take care.